force as it is, here the trolley is being pushed and therefore the trolley is moving forward. Here the desk will be pulled and it is a pulling force, and here the ball is being hit and it is from the state of rest it will start moving, and here the ball is being compressed. Here it is a pushing force and here this is a pulling force. The spring is being stretched, and therefore these are many kinds of forces. And here on the table the brick is lying as it is in a condition of rest. In spite of its rest position, there are opposing forces acting on the brick in the downward direction, right and left, and also in the upward direction. But the brick is in a stationary state because in this case the force is in balanced state. That is, all the forces are acting in equilibrium and the net force is zero. Apart from all these forces, here we can see that small children are pushing a very big box and they are applying say 5 newtons force. Then the box does not move because an opposing force called the frictional force is operating here, which is also of 5 newtons dimension. Now the children have increased the force to 10 newtons. Again the frictional force is equal and opposite, and 10 newtons of frictional force is being applied in the opposite direction. As long as these forces are being balanced, 10 minus 10, it is always 0, and therefore the box does not move. And in the third diagram, as you can see, the force applied by these two children has become 12 newtons and the frictional force is not more than 10 newtons, and therefore the box started moving with a net force of 2 newtons, and therefore it is moving in the direction of the extra force, or the unbalanced force is towards this direction, and therefore the box starts moving in that direction, overcoming the frictional force. Frictional force is in the left direction and therefore it is always negative, and the summation of forces gives the net force.